Hello, my tribal family. Yo, what's up? This JB dropping you another video. I just wanted to come at you on a quick note about some things that God just been dropping in my spirit. I didn't even want to continue to talk with him in a sense that I felt it was needed to be expressed on here. And because I already know what I know, it's just that God kind of reconfirms it as I speak with him. And so it's in my heart, is what I'm saying. So I wanted to drop this out and say that, it's a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people dealing with this in their life. And it's like this whole this I won't say oppression, but it's like people have pushed you to the side and tried to depress you and make you feel invalid, like you can't conquer your goals or you're not good enough or whatever the case may be. And God was just telling, have those people designed to help you. You might think, which you might believe that it's gonna come from the people who you think it should come from, but God is saying something. He knows who you should be working with, who you should be teaming with, who will help you get your projects done, and who you can best who you're best suited to assist. And that's a greater thing than anything that you can conjure up in your own reality. Like, it's hard right now. Like, it's real hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I going through a lot, but I got faith. I can press through each day because he is with me and he is always doing things to aid me and to help me get to where my next destination. Like, feel like sometimes I'm losing a piece of myself, but that's really what it is, becoming a self-sacrifice and just being willing to die to your own thinking of how it need to get done or your own way of doing things, all to submit to a greater way of doing it or a greater purpose or a higher calling. Sometimes that don't always equate how we think it should go to what we seeing, but God can bring you down. Peter was about to drown before God pulled him out. And so God can immerse you in the water. It ain't like he purposely doing it. You're drowning because of circumstances, but his intentions is always to pull you. It's our faith that he needs, because what sunk Peter is his faith. To be honest, he was walking on water. He was performing in this totality, and then he came down, and Lord knows why he came down. But it says that he saw the waves and he saw the turmoil around him, and it brought him down. That's sometimes how we are. We see all of this stuff going on, people doing this, people talking about you, people doing slime ball, people doing all kind of stuff. From focusing on the great things that you can accomplish in this world. And sometimes we need God to reach his hand down and pull us up. But he pulled him up and he put him back on shore and said, wherefore did you doubt? Where did you started doubting? Because you were doing it until, like, and then that's how we are, bro. We are human. We're subject to our minds. And sometimes our mind the circumstances will speak louder than God's quiet voice. And so we have to be so discerning of God's voice and his timing and everything else that we can't subject ourselves to our reality sometimes. Because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen, not seen. So you're not going to see what you need to see before you get to the destination. Once faith delivers you what you've been believing for, faith is gone. Now you need faith for something else. And so you got to understand that you have to hold on to that thing until the bitter end. And it ain't a bitter end. The problem is that it gets bitter and then it gets sweet. It's like it don't stay bad if you keep your faith. And that's a trial for anybody. That's a trial for everybody. So I guess my message, your faith, bro. I say this a lot, but it's really the evidence of everything. It's just the source of why we actually believe in God, our faith. And so, man, I'm actually joyous, even though I go through so much. I'm joyous to know that God fulfills all his promises and he take care of his children. And that keep your faith rolling, man. How do people drop out this race? I don't know. Because God is constantly delivering you. He constantly doing stuff for you. Grace is constantly operating. The joy of the Lord is constantly renewing your strength to keep running. So how do you fail? You don't really fail unless you give up on faith or you stop believing what you believe in God for. And it's been many times, boy, the door looked like it been shut closed. But I remember him putting a door in front of you which no man can shut. I remember him saying that repeatedly to me. And I didn't know it would be for such a time as this, but that's really what it is. And so I gotta press to the mark of the high calling, bro. I just got to go and I got to keep going. I got to keep going because one thing about it, the walls is gonna fall down. The chains is gonna break. The breakthrough is gonna happen, and the devil can't stop that. The only thing he can do is try to deter you from having faith. So I hope this message encourages somebody to just continue to go on. God know everything he's gonna do for you in the right season. He know the right people to bring around you at the right time. He know how to give you the right opportunity when you're ready and when you're able to take over the territory that you are pursuing. So be in faith and be encouraged. God is with you. God bless.